ana baholo ke a leboha e nngwe ya dintho mine o claima gore lefatshe lela le dollar mine but before ne ba utswa tšhelete mo bathong ba rentileng ba sa bone bo dollar mine ha re ba kwale N12 because o dollar mine ba hard.
Now, thank you very much. Now, the other challenge that we're encountering is that the mine now claims that the area is dolomitic, whereas they have made money and an income for themselves in the dolomitic area. If that is so, let them close the N12 because it is dolomitic.
Thank you very much.
Ra leboha. I can see that you're even sweating, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, go tshwere ke nna ke na mo sa o tshwere jaanong. Ke bona gore go na le batho ba le gore ba iketse tlhoko ko morago. Re leetse tlhoko. Me fa ke gopola sentle ka re o apere tracksuit ke ena na tshwantseng le ena o bofelo. Me jaanong re tlile go gagamala malebana le kgang ya nako. We don't want you to leave this area sweating, as the previous gentleman. Now I'm going to sit down, time you. Now when you see me stand up, you must know your time is up. I'm not like my colleague who doesn't want to sit and stand. I will stand and sit. Should I stand, you would know that your time is up. Do you understand?
Okay, Kelebwe, Parliament.
Thank you very much, members of parliament
The Sitchawa fella settling mona.
and the community at large. My name is Jerry Onish
Onish, Yetlagelo go Mahalisbek.
from Magaliesberg
O Pleganyang by Pizza Boya Africa,
in Bua, Africa.
area committee go so bothata be re nang le bone ka kwa ba ka go Magalis. Ke gore re mo gare ga dipolase thuma tse dingata. So dipolase tsela ne hangata ha go tsha ke dipolase tsa magoa.
Now, the challenge that we're encountering in Magaliesberg, it is our area is within many farms that are owned by white people.
So site la go boya e mo gare ga polase maybe nka re mo batho ba teng ba segetse mo gare polase a le goa ne. So ka montle ga terata ke tlhaga fela go gotlhe.
Now, our area, Buya Africa, it is within a farm, or it's been allocated within a farm. Now, outside the fencing of our area, it is a large bushveld.
So bojambo ha botjha bo re fa bathata ka gore re tshwantse o tsoga le bosiro tima mollo re tshwantse o tsa metsi a rona bo felene metsi a tla ka di traka teng ko a thuthi.
Now, the challenge is that when that field catches fire, we are the ones that need to distinguish that fire. We use the very meager water that we have, that we get from the tankers, to distinguish the fire.
Bothata ba rona ko re re itimela mollo ka bo rona ene ko rona go Magalis re na le di firefighter re di bona each and every day phela di le teng.
Now, with the promise that we distinguish that fire ourselves, whereas we have a fire department and firefighters in Magaliesberg that we see every day.
Mara bothata ba bona ha mollo le teng ha re ba bone la o ka founa ha ba tle nna since ke ba teng mollo ra itimela.
Now, the problem is that when there is a fire, they are nowhere to be found. So we have to distinguish the fire ourselves. And it's a
So re ka
problem.
kopa le re thuse le bue le bona gore Every mariga le bona ba itse, mariga a mang le a mang ke season ya go tjha, pleke ya rona ya tjha, jara e nngwe le nngwe le bona ba itse.
Now, if you can have an engagement with them, because they know that the winter season, it is a fire season, and there is always fire in winter, so they should be ready prepared for that season.
Jwale sello sa rona thata ke bone firefighter gore ha le le teng jaaka le teng le reka mollo wa lona ka gore nako e nngwe o kgona ho tjha le mo ntse ba o bone. Le wena ha o re wa ba bona kiba ba teng mara ha ba active, mara ba teng.
So the major problem that you have, it is with regard to the fires and the firefighters themselves, because you would see that they are present, but they would not do anything.
So ra kopa le bue le firefighter rona ka fale di-plus tsa rona le a tjha, le batho ba kgona ho tjhella mo dintlong, ba ntse ba le teng. So re kopa le bue le bona sa.
So please, may you engage with the firefighters from Mogale, so that they could assist us when we have the fires. Please engage with them. Thank you. Now, the gentleman has started a new trade, a good one. Don't mess it up, please. He has saved us 2 minutes extra. You have worked hard, sir. Thank you. Jaanong kgaitsedi ya ka ke na le bothata fano ka gonne batho botlhe ba ba bang ka lefoko fano ga ba re bolelele gore a ba tshegetsa molaotlhomo ono kgotsa ba ganetsana le one. Ra lemoga gore go na le dikgwetlho tse le nang le tsone tse malebana le kabelo ya ditirelo jaaka motlakase, metsi, jalo le jalo. Le fa go ntse jalo rona re fano ka kgang ya molaotlhomo. Ka jalo a re lekeng ka natla gore re tle re bue go se kaenyana ka molaotlhomo mo puong ya rona. Nya ga ke go laele gore bue jang mme ke re o latlhelele gonyana go se kaenyana ka molaotlhomo. Greetings, everyone.
From Magaliesburg, Ward 31.
My name is Matsidiso from Ward 31, Magaliesburg. Matsidiso Nkwira.
Na potso ka ke gore rona ba ba nang le keishene bili e go benefita ene mo billing e.
Now, my question it is us residents from the township. How are we going to benefit from this bill?
Re na le di firefighter ko Magaliesburg but bothata ke go ga bana di resources.
We have firefighters in Magaliesburg, but the challenge it is that they do not have resources.
Every time I go na le emergency ya mollo re na le bothata because of sometimes ba population e nngwe ba re bolela le gore di resources tsa bone di a short a gona ba ka re thusa.
Now, when we have a fire emergency, they would inform us that they do not have resources, and instead of assisting us, they will go to another place.
Government employ more firefighters because ra ba tlhoka ne le taba ya na ka 80 ba shitsa ka 4.
Now, we are requesting the government to please employ more firefighters and also to combat this challenge of their working hours, because they go to work at 8 and then discharge at 4 o'clock.
Ya leboga.
Thank you very much.
Dumelang bagolo.
Greetings.
Nna ke Nondumiso Sisinyi.
My name is, oh, your name is? Nondumiso Sisinyi.
Ke tswa ke le ko Ward 30 ko Tarleton.
I'm from Tarleton, Ward 30,
Ba ibitsa Tarrisburg.
next to Magaliesburg.
Ba ibitsa Tarrisburg.
They call it Harrisburg.
Nna ke itumela fa parlamente e tlile mo rona ka gore sa kgone re ka e fitlhella.
I am happy that the parliament has been brought to us.
Ko Tarleton re surroundilwe ke masimo a le mantsi.
There's a lot of fields in Tarleton which surrounds us.
Masimo a ko Tarleton a mang ke masimo a ditlhaga
Some of the fields are grass fields
Ke masimo a dijalo,
of plants
e be nna masimo a dikgomo.
and cow fields.
So bothata bo tla mo e leng gore ga go tshwanetse gore mollo o tshware mo tsone mo one masimo ao.
Our problem is when fire has to catch.
Mollo wa
in
teng
those
wa re
fields,
affecta as community.
that fire affects us as community.
E affecta gape community ka gore ga mollo o chesa difama tseo,
It affects the community if when the fire catches,
community ya rona e dependile too much mo tsone difama tseo ka gore ba kry-a mmereko ko teng.
our community depends too much on those farms because they get employed there, they get work there.
So ke dumela le yone bili e beilweng ena mo hausong ka jeko.
I support the bill,
Especially ga e tla mo tabeng tsa go ba di-peace officer.
especially where they say there must be peace officers there.
Yalo e tlo kgona gore etse gore motho a sa tsamaya a chesa gongwe le gongwe kwa tsamayang ko teng.
This will help us that no one will go around and light fire anyway.
Ke unemployment mo youthing ya
Also,
Tarleton.
reduce the rate of unemployment at Tarleton.
So ke a leboga bagolo a me a makalo.
That's enough for me. I'll thank you all.
Belang kaofela ka mo
Station 11, Sharon
Malema.
Malema.
PR councillor ya mokgatlo wa EFF.
I'm a councillor from the EFF.
Mo go dilang ona extension 11 o na le plot number 5.
I reside at block 11 and there's a box of number 5.
E sa le ba dula ka bo 80s or 70s. Abana
Those people has
motlakase.
been residing there from the 70s, the 80s. They don't have electricity
Le metsi.
and water.
Ene ba lema ke balemi batho bao ke barui.
Those people are farmers, they do plow.
Ene ba dula ka motlhakeng ba jambile le bona ba kitetse di stands ka kwa gore ba
And
kgone ho lema.
the people from Mutlaking had trespassed and got their own stands there.
Rena re le EFF re ifang batho lefase.
We as EFF, please grant the community the land.
Re batho pele.
We say people first, but to pay.
Ke lla le ka di-services.
I
Ha ke mas-
also has complained about the services.
ha ke masepala wa rena o tlile di-dumping site.
Let our municipality do something on site.
Ke kgopela le ba palamente hore ha ke ba thuse masepala.
I also humbly request the parliament to help
Ka
the
re-
municipality because
Ha ke theleditse ka moholong kaofela.
I
O
was,
lwa ka di-space tsa ho lema.
I was listening all the speakers here, they were speaking about the land and the fire.
Le diploto tse e le hore ho dula batho ba bantsho ha ba di own. Ke tsa batho ba makgowa.
People
Ha ke
are-
le ba thuse palamente e tsene ka moo. Ba kgone ho bona hore ba rekela batho lefase leo. Ka re ke kgale.
There are people who are staying on those lands, but they don't own them. I'll request the parliament to help those people to get those lands, those lands belong to them.
O kry-a maybe le 30 years ploto eo the owner re sa e tsebe. E dula batho ba bantsho.
You'll find the person is residing there more than 30 years, but we don't know who owns that place.
Ba re ba sotleha mara ba ena le matsoho ba lema ba rua.
They say they are suffering because they don't have places.
Palamente a e kene e thuse masepala.
Let the parliament please help the municipality.
Thank you.
I thank you.
Dumelang,
I greet you all.
ka lebitso ke nna Diketo wa kwa Maruping.
My name is Diketlo Marupeng.
Ke tlo nna mokgutshwane, a ke tlo bua dilo tse dintsi.
I'm just going to be short. I won't talk a lot of things.
Diketo.
Diketo Marupeng.
Ke rata gore re mo ka Veld fire amendment bill. E leng gore ke dumellana le yone. Because
Support the bill
as balimi, Veld
As
fire
farmers-
se ya re affect.
as fires because as farmers, because the fire affects us as farmers.
So, e re ke ske ka entsha madi.
let me not.
Ko
put pressure
chairperson
on
wa
you.
rona wa letsatsi la kajeno.
I'm
Re
happy
rata
for
go
you to be
leboga
here.
gagolo le parliamentarians ba kileng ba itse gore ba tle kajeno mo ba re kgobokanye mo gare ga
We'd like to thank all the
holo e.
adults and the parliamentarians who saw it fit today to be here.
This shows gore we are in a democratic country
This shows that we are in a more nahong ya rona ya boipuso,
whereby decision ha e tlo etsiwa le rona as the citizens re nna party ya tsone.
if a decision has to be made or be taken, we as people, the community,
Ke motlotlo gagolo go nna part ya this amendment bill ya Veld
am
fire.
very proud to be part of this bill of the amendment bill of fire
Ntle le go senya nako.
without wasting any time.
Modulasetulo, next time in the near future ga o tlo etsa kopano e tshwanang le e. As
Chairperson,
specific as it is, it tlhalosa gore this is the Veld and Forest Fire Amendment Bill. Ke nagana
Chairperson,
gore-
next time when you come here and give this a meeting, you must tell us about the bill, the amendment bill.
Ke nagana gore o etsa agenda.
I think you must prepare an agenda.
Because if there was an agenda that states gore number one, speaker number one in before tlo bulela.
Hang ke bole ho na le agenda
It
e
would be
tlo re-
much easier nkene re sa tsaya nako e telele e kana.
If there was an agenda and tabulated and been tabulated, wouldn't have taken such long.
Because gona nong o kry-a dithupa tse e leng gore di ya ko departmenteng tse ding re imetse re le balemi I guess.
Because currently you'll get queries.
Okay.
A re utlwelle modulasetulo. Ha o tla o le thari. O tla thari, o tlo re bolella hore ne tshwantse re etse eng.
Okay. Okay, I withdraw,
Ke
Chairperson.
matsapa a rona. Ke
Okay,
ikgwela morao
ke lebogile Chairperson ge
I thank you,
balemi
Chairman.
ba bifile mo go maswe so ke kopa o re inele matsogo on behalf of balemi o re inele matsogo mo metsing.
The farmers are very angry, they're very agitated.
E ne e se ka maikemisetso gore balemi ba tle ba tlo ntsha maikutlo a gore like
The
o tlo
farmers-
araba dilo tse tshwantse di arabiwe ke di rural development, land affairs, whatsoever other departments.
The
But
farmers
we
will-
gore the farmers as we are here lilo krea dikarabo tse tsotlhe tse le tlileng la lla ka tsone.
Because
Eh.
all the departments were supposed to be here and reply or put their queries on the land affairs, farmers, etc. were supposed to be here.
So re lebogile
So we thank you,
modulasetulo.
Chairperson.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nifuna ukuthi inqanga nentsiba zayo yabhotisa xa ntshoyo.
Greetings.
Ingxaki esinayo. Amanye amaxesha sifuni kujika iminwe siyikhombe kuthi. Indaba yemililo yamadlelo. Oh, sorry. Untobeko kaNkohla.
I'm Tobeko Nkosha
Ndisuka eLepas Flay,
from
Rand West.
in Rand West.
Yes. Ndiyaxolisa kube nikhe phakathi.
Sorry.
Ngifuna ukuthi ezinye ingxaki zingxaki ezikwaziyo ukulungiseka nelawulekayo.
I want to say some of the problems can be resolved.
Ezo ngxaki umlilo wamadlelo udalwa ngabantu.
Fail fires are caused by people
Bewenza ngabom
deliberately.
mhlawumbe ungathi ke kwamanye amaxesha zimpazamo kodwa ubuninzi wenziwa ngabom.
Most of the time it's deliberately, but in some cases it's a mistake.
Umbuzo wami uthi ke ngoku
My question is,
xa umuntu ethe wakwazi ukutshisa isivuno sam ndisibone sisonyuka njengedini elonyukayo ngoku xa ngaba kungekho zohlwayo because uyamazi omnye umuntu okanye uboniwe ngabantu kwenziwa ntoni ngaloo nto
What can-
Bendifuna ukuqonda ke ngoku sorry uxolo nje kancinci. Bendifuna ukuqonda kule bill ikhona into allocate to say that now for the problems or the consequences of what we have done zizawuhandlishwa okanye zizawuseklishwa ngolu hlobo.
Bendifuna ukuqonda ukuba xa simbonile umuntu okanye iye watshisa okanye wenza nantoni na kuza kwenziwa ntoni kuye. Is there any portion in the bill that state what he has alluded?
Ndiyilindelanga ngoku impendulo. Kodwa ke ndiyadlula otho kwesibini. Okay, bendike uyikrwelela umgcala endawo. There must be isohlwayo. Kuba ngamanye amaxesha ufumaniswa lentsinyana nayo nithathe imali yokugqibela ukuze ndikwazi ukuyilima. Xa ndingazuba nesivuno ngenxa yesizathu sangabomu ubani uzophinda ndincede? Urhulumente uthatha forever ukuze abuyele kuthi.
The government is slow when it comes to helping us. So who's going to help us to remedy the situation?
Mandidlule kulo mba. Ndisithi sikwaseLepas Flange sinomlambo onengcongolo ohamba phaya ngakuthi. Mna benza balesicelo esinye esingekho kude. Sinengxaki yomlilo.
Where we live, we have a river.
Ingxaki yomlilo ilawulwa ngamanzi.
So in order to contain the fire, we have to use water.
Bendizoba nesicelo esithi uba kungakhiwa amadam along the okanye apha ngasemlanjeni akufutshane so that uba ngaba siyakwazi ukulawula umlilo sikwazi ukuzilawulela singadanga safowunela mntu.
If you can create the ponds near the river, we might be able to control the fire without getting help from outside.
Okwesibindi kuza kulonto. Kukhona iprogram kwezinye indawo ezithi abantu kube nabantu abakwaziyo ukujonga umlilo, that is i-rangers ezikhona. Anyone olayita umlilo must be reported okanye have a number that you can phone direct ethi ingo kwaba bantu afanele bacima umlilo but ikwazi ukufonela namapolisa so that lo muntu akwazi ukohlwayeka. Asizuthi umuntu ndingamazi ba uvelaphi ubhekaphi ndixambulisane naye anaba ngumntu onjani. Kodwa if ukhona umsebenzi o direct ojongene nomlilo wamadlelo uzawukwazi lo msebenzi ukuthi afonele ibani ixeshana okanye mna xa ndiyibona into senzeka ndifonele ibani ixeshana.
In some places, there are rangers, and if we can have people that can help us with the Veld fires, or we have a landline or toll-free number, that person will be able to call for help so that we can be assisted.
Ndiphinde ndibuye ndize kwinto ye-rangers. Into ye-rangers awunosebenzisa emlilweni kuphela, sinengxaki yozamazama.
The matter of the rangers, we can't use it on the Veld fires, but we can also use it on the zamazamas.
Ubethe intaka ezimbili ke litye linye apha. Uba ngaba babona ozamazama umuntu unikeza iradius yakhe uzagada ukusuka apha uyepha la mlomo wala mine ujongwe nguwe uyaqona. Now xa ngaba ekhona umuntu dedicated azaziyo uba uyabhatalwa ngalomsebenzi awenzayo lonto ilula because uzakwazi ukufonela aba bantu banqanda umlilo. If akakwazanga ukufonela ibe khona inamba anayo ebhekisa phi emapoliseni ba naba bayongena ngoku.
The rangers will be able to help us with the Veld fires, even with the zamazamas, because they are being employed, they will be able.
Ndizawudlula kulo mbani lo we-rangers bendicela i-consideration loo nto because I think it can work.
Please consider this, it might work.
Umba wami wesithathu uzawuthi kwindima yalami lamendela ngawo nisakhe lamadamu andithi mawakhiwe ngoku kodwa lamadamu azawunceda njani ukucima umlilo kokuqala. Andilimi mna andifuyanga mna ndiyatyala izawunceda kwathina sikwazi ukufaka impompo zethu pha sikwazi ukuthelela. One.
The matter of the ponds will be able to help us to contain the fire, even on the livestock.
Okwesibini inkomo ziyoyela kulamxopo, especially ebusika because amanzi ayatsha ziyofuna amanzi phaya. Ngoku into eyenzekayo ziyoyela phaya into engenqandiwe uba ngabe bikhona indawo yokusela inkomo.
On winter time, the livestock goes to the river, but due to drought, we don't have water. It's a problem. We're losing.
Okwesine kulomba. Inkomo zisifa nje. Okay, bese ndichazile indaba yokwazi ucima umlilo nokuthelela. Okay. Now, bendizawuthi just 2 minutes. Bendizawuthi mna